allow pity or okay, crookedness. Okay, I want the people to hear. Okay, all the United States, back in France, anywhere in the United States, all around the world, need to be heard. They need to be heard today. What we are for today, we will fight. Okay, for our country, North Vietnamese, get back to Laos. Okay, leave the Laos. They violate international law. Okay, Lao people. Okay, stop. Okay, press the people. Stop. Okay, shut them out. Okay, close their eyes. Okay, let them open like a United States. That's what we are for today. Thank you. Perfect.
We'll be over there in a few minutes. Okay.
AM. Last name is Sibakan. SYBANGONE. G is in top. ONE.
You live in where? Where do you live?
I'm from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm from Laos.
When did you come to the United States?
We were refugees when we came over, sir. We had no choice to come over.
When we came, when was that though? What year?
I came in 1986.
Refugees from what was going on?
From Laos. There was a civil war that broke out in Laos.
Okay.
But it wasn't the war of Laos fighting Laos. It was more Vietnam fighting Laos. That's why we had to break. The same thing happened in Cambodia as well.
Okay.
And in South Vietnam, it's the same problem.
Okay.
When America withdrew, all hell broke loose for everyone.
Withdrew? What do you mean withdrew? You withdrew from Vietnam?
Withdrew the troops from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. So the people had no choice because of the situation of the world. They don't have the supplies, they don't have the ammunitions. They just couldn't fight back, and they had no choice.
So when America withdrew from Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But there was war that took place over there, and now they're just calling for justice, democracy, and freedom in Laos. A lot of people here share the same cause. You have human trafficking.
Yeah.
You have forced child labor.
Human trafficking, forced child labor.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You have illegal logging. You have mining. You have development of dams.
Okay.
You have drugs.
Upside down.
You have forced disappearance.
Drugs like
Heroin, meth.
Sorry.
Thank you,
Give you
sir.
this.
Thank you.
You got me from Minnesota.
Is this for you?
Yeah, Bulyang is my last name right here. The third page. Sorry.
So that would kind of help explain why we're here, to help support.
This on the page.
Oh, only 2 pages?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The list goes on and
Right here.
on.
There you go. And how are you? Where do you live? Okay, so you, yeah, so it's pretty, what do you think else?
Well, we just want to tell the world, please use the freedom to help people in need.
Please use freedom to help people in need.
Yes, sir.
Oops.
The world needs to know what's going on in Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam.
Okay.
There's no freedom of speech. There's no election. Only selection. There's tax.
Oh, is that on here?
No, it's not on there.
So no freedom of speech, what?
There's tax without representation.
Okay. Right.
So our people just, basically they live in an ungoverned land, ungoverned society.
Okay.
There's no rule of laws, no freedom to speak. If they speak, they'll die. If they assemble, they'll die. It's as simple as that. That's why we're here using our voice.
If they speak, they die?
If they speak, they die. If they assemble, they die.
Okay. Okay.
That's why we are here, to use our voice to help the people without voices in Laos.
Okay.
The Lao people cannot complain. You complain there.
We complain on their behalf. We just want justice. We want fairness. We want a new government. We don't want the communist government.
Since 1975?
Since 1975, 40 years, progression. There's no development.
You want elections?
We want free election. One person, one vote. One person, one vote, and have the UN monitor the election so it's fair. Let the people govern. Let the people have self-determination to govern themselves.
How long are you going to be here today?
3 hours.
3 hours?
What message do you want to send to President?
Well, President Obama.
So these nations, representatives of these nations, the leaders of these nations are here today, right?
Yes, sir.
Vietnam, Cambodia,
Yes, sir.
They're all here, right?
Yes, sir.
And you don't think it's appropriate the president is meeting with them, right? President should not be meeting with them, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it's a step forward, step progress. But what he needs to do is talk about human rights. He needs to balance the financial aids, the taxpayers' dollars here.
He needs to balance financial aid
going into Laos and have audit committee to audit the money that goes into Laos. Because we, the taxpayer, pay for that. So we want the money to be well spent to actually help the people, not to line the pockets of the Laos corrupt politicians. That's what we want to see.
All right.
So we want impact, social impact. We want to have social impact, economic impact, political impact as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've got
หมอลำเนี่ยล้ำขึ้นมาเลยความดันขึ้นละใจหายไหลพักไก่สอนเลยพักไก่สอนเลยตัวทับตื่นต้องเอวผัดลังมาแล้วโอ้ยคนเราไม่ได้พอดมันคาเต็มที่มันไม่ใช่สนุกเอาเนี่ยตัวทับตื่นต้องเอวผัดลังมาแล้วมันมาคนทำไมเจ็บไม่ฮักดูแดงแต่ฉันไม่ทำไม่ไม่ถ้าต้นจับเจ็บกว่าเราตั้งทายคนไหนเขาจะยกไปติดเดินไปในตกมาในภายหน้าร้านละบุขึ้นไม่ยันบ่มีหอดไม่มาไว้เห็ดเดือนคอยจะเริ่มเรื่องมาอยู่แต่คอยล้ำเบื้องคอยจะมาหาความดันขึ้นอย่าจุดถิ่มทุกปากอย่าจุดถิ่มทุกปากกันเด้อเบิ่งกันเด้อโอ้ยรับดับเครื่องมาเลย